change in all things is sweet. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The end of labor is to gain leisure. My best friend is the man who, in wishing me well, wishes it for my sake. Youth is easily deceived, because it is quick to hope. The most perfect political community is one in which the middle class is in control and outnumbers both of the other classes. Democracy rises out of the notion that those who are equal in any respect are equal in all respects. Because men are equally free, they claim to be absolutely equal. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. The state comes into existence for the sake of life and continues to exist for the sake of good life. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. A tyrant must put on the appearance of uncommon devotion to religion. Subjects are less apprehensive of illegal treatment from a ruler whom they consider God-fearing and pious. On the other hand, they do less easily move against him, believing that he has the gods on his side. Education is the best provision for old age. Democracy is when the indigent and not the men of property are the rulers. I have gained this from philosophy, that I do, without being commanded, what others do only, from fear of the law. No excellent soul is exempt from a mixture of madness. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life. Those the art of living well. Men create gods after their own image, not only with regard to their form, but with regard to their mode of life. He who hath friends hath none. For one swallow does not make a summer, nor does one day, and so to one day or a short time does not make a man blessed and happy. The virtue of justice consists in moderation as regulated by wisdom. A great city is not to be confounded with a populous one. If one way be better than another, that you may be sure is nature's way. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. Bad men are full of repentance. To attain any assured knowledge about the soul is one of the most difficult things in the world. We become just by performing just action, temperate by performing temperate actions, brave by performing brave action. Every art and every inquiry, and similarly every action and choice is thought to aim at some good, and for this reason the good has rightly been declared to be that at which all things aim. The one exclusive sign of thorough knowledge is the power of teaching. Nature does nothing in vain. The duty of rhetoric is to deal with such matters as we deliberate upon without arts or systems to guide us in the hearing of persons who cannot take in at a glance a complicated argument or follow a long chain of reasoning. Plato is dear to me, but dearer still is truth. If liberty and equality, as is thought by some, are chiefly to be found in democracy, they will be best attained when all persons alike share in government to the utmost. It is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims. Hence poetry is something more philosophic and of graver import than history, since its statements are rather of the nature of universals, whereas those of history are singulars,